Hello everybody and welcome back. Today is the second day in the build process of my D2 Evo HB Racing two-wheel drive buggy. So this should be step 5, bag F. I'm not even sure what that is yet. I think it's the bulkhead and front steering, stuff like that. So I'm going to get this series back to going and I will turn this around to a POV view and we'll get started. Okay, here we go. This is part 5 of the D2 Evo two-wheel drive buggy build from HB Racing. So let's flip on in the book here and see what we got next. We've got the chassis here with the side guards pieces on there. So bag F is what's going to be next. It's going to be it's like the front bulkhead. Let's see here what we got. Bag F seems to be a pretty big bag. Bunch of parts to it, it looks like. So we got to find step 1. Here we go, step 1, F01. Right. So we've got, this is I guess this will be considered the front bulkhead. That's pretty, all aluminum pieces. It's pretty heavy. I know a lot of people have been complaining about the weight. If I'm going to be running this car, I'm going to be running mod, so weight is not as big of a deal to me. I just want the thing to handle good. Okay, so this looks like goes right here somehow. Shows those 3 screws going. Oh, I'm holding it wrong, I guess. Yeah, like this. Oh, like this. Okay. All right, so we use these. We're gonna get some Loctite on this. This is aluminum going into aluminum. So don't need much. Just I put some on the table. Just put a ton. Now this is supposed to be the 10mm screws. Look like there's some short screws go in the front. Hold that piece on. So all right, so next goes, this piece is what the camber link's hooked to, I guess. Just 3 screws. Hold that in. All aluminum into aluminum right here. Pretty heavy duty stuff. So it looks like next we go with the ball studs, and I'm going to refer to the setup sheet for that because sometimes these will be different. Okay, it shows it in the middle one, in the middle hole with 1mm spacer. Looks like they're showing putting 2 1mm spacers in there, so let's do that. We're going to go with 1 just like the setup sheet says. We're going to stick to that setup sheet. Looks like the next step is going to be the FO2 bag. Looks like it's going to be steering pieces. Okay, step FO2. We'll put these shims to the side. I've got a lot of those. Got bags and bags. All right, let's see here. Looks like first we're going to take this piece here. Go ahead and get these shims out. Okay, so we probably want to refer to the setup sheet one more time. I don't necessarily see anything that shows those steering pieces, so I'll just go by what that says for now. 1mm spacer. So it goes this way. So we're going to have a ball stud. Let's see, there's 3 ball studs in here. Looks like a 1mm shim. There's 2 long ones. 2 long ones, it's got to be those. Okay, so we got that. Looks like we got a bushing that goes here. Bushing here. Okay, then looks like this one gets that short ball stud. We'll go ahead and put that in there. Okay, and then this button head goes here and into this piece. Go ahead and snug that down because it's got a nice bushing in there. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool how that works. Make sure those are free. Okay, so next up, oh, looks like I left the shim off. These 1/2mm shims go under the head of the screw. some reason. I probably could be using a drill for this. I need to back that screw off just a touch instead of cranking it. Okay, so next, it's like we're going to put this in here, the flathead screw, so we get a bearing. It's like a bearing. Okay, there's a piece that goes in here between the bearings, looks like. Just a bushing, I guess. Bearing, bushing, and a bearing. Okay, now this piece, okay, looks like it's gonna go this way. Got a flathead, so goes through here, through the bearings and bushing. And I got that wrong. Here we go, this way. I could tell immediately that wasn't right. Okay, we'll go ahead and get our other one ready. I don't know how tight to get these. Looks like pretty snug. It's still really free. That's nice. That's really cool. I like that. Okay, so there's that step. Let's go on to the next one. Next one will be FO3. Start looking like a car here in a minute. Okay, so we got our shock tower, bunch of screws, let's see, this piece is going here. Oh, snaps in nice. Okay, yeah, I see that. Alright, so looks like we get a button head that's 10 millimeters long. Let's see if this is it. That's 12. That'd be 10 right there. 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. Okay, let's break out the driver here. Wait a minute. Yep, 10 millimeter. It looks like we get 10 millimeter from the bottom side. Okay, so there's that. So we can go ahead and put the shock tower on now. Looks like it goes here. And we get 12 millimeter screws. Looks like top two get a washer. Not sure why. There's probably a reason. Okay, I just want to get those pretty close. I'll snug them up by hand. Okay, next we get our shock mount. So let's go back to the setup sheet and see where we're putting it. There's putting it in the center. So we'll put a dab of Loctite on there. Okay. Okay, I need no idea what size that is. Probably one of these. Use that for now. Okay, there's that step. All right, so we got that done. So let's see. Step F04. Looks like we're going to put some arms on here. Okay, sounds like we're fixing to get some rain out here, so may get some noise. Okay, this would be, I guess, what they call the bulkhead. It's got a 0 stamped in it. I guess that's 0 inclination to it. Not sure which way this goes. Looks like it'll go either way, if I'm looking at it right. Okay. Kick-up angle can be adjusted using the optional front arm mount. Stock front arm mount, direction 1 is 27.5. Yeah, it's either way. Then you get the optional one you can add or take away caster. That's pretty cool. So I guess one will have a little inclination to it. But it looks like this one goes either direction. Okay, so there's a set screw. That set screw goes in. Looks like we gotta get some more Loctite. So looks like the hinge pin's held in by this set screw. We'll just start them for now. Okay, we'll get our front arms. I think that's it right there. Now I'm not sure which one's left and right. I guess that's going to be the right, and that will be the left. So we're going to go with that. Okay. So it looks like it's got to have shims on the arm. Let's see what the setup sheet shows. Front arms. One millimeter on each side. Okay. So we're gonna go, oh, it goes in one way. So we're gonna go in with the 1 millimeter shim. Just in a little ways. We gotta figure out how to get this tiny shim in there. Perfect. Not a problem. Then we run our set screw in. It's not perfectly free. I think that'll come out as it breaks in. That'll get better. Okay, let's get this one in there. It's a pretty neat setup. Run the jam nut down. Same thing, they're not, it's just got barely any friction there. I think that'll clear up, no problem. Okay, so looks like this just runs in with the remaining screws. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna put, yeah, 2 button heads. Looking at this right, yep. Okay. Okay, so then the bumper. I assume this is probably going to be something you'll want to keep spares of for sure. Yeah, because if you got an abrasive track, it's probably going to get something like a sharp jump. That's probably going to wear out. Okay, so there's that with the front arms on the ass, starting to look like something. All right, so let's go on to the next step. Boy, we're getting serious now. Okay, I'm gonna stop this video here and we'll make another one for this bag, because I'm gonna make sure my battery's good, make sure I don't run out of anything, because there's a bunch of parts in this rest part of this bag. So make sure you stay tuned for the next part. Will be step 6, the end of bag F, I think. The 2 bags left, F5 and 6. So stay tuned and we'll be back.